No, I don't plan on homeschooling indefinitely. It was just kind of like a situational thing where I needed to get my daughter healthier, stronger, in a better state of mind, and stronger physically. And keeping her in that toxic school environment was adding to her stress, and that stress was increasing her pain. Um, so I needed to remove her from that environment. But I'm hoping, like, now that she's in physical therapy, um, we can kind of get her legs to be stronger. The physical therapist has a different perspective about what's going on. She feels like it's a, part of a growth spurt, part of the muscles kind of not catching up with the growth of the bones yet and needing to be strengthened, and Service disease, which is like the inflammation of the growth plate and the heel of the feet. So, hoping to get those things resolved. We try to manage it with the basics, sometimes ice, sometimes heat, sometimes ibuprofen or Tylenol. Um, and a lot of times it's just rest. Rest is the only thing that really helps. Um, but honestly, we do not know like the root cause of the issue. No one can really say it's definitely this. Like that hasn't happened yet. So she will be following up with rheumatology and trying to make sure she doesn't have any form of juvenile arthritis. And then we'll be going on from there. But I'm hoping that the light at the end of the tunnel is that she'll be strong enough to move around and walk around and go to school and have a better school experience. That's what I'm hoping for. And so these kind of tribulations in life can become really challenging and difficult in a marriage if people aren't on the same page, people aren't having the same goals, people don't have like share the same cultural beliefs. When you have adversity like this, it can kind of make or break a marriage. And I feel like my daughter's illness and then me having to sacrifice everything, to take care of her and to be there for her and support her, to run around to all these different meetings and to really challenge systems that were not serving her alone without the support that I needed from my ex-husband, that kind of played a role in the absolute end of the marriage. I kind of felt like if I'm going to be managing everything on my own and dealing with all the stress on my own and carrying the weight of the family on my own, then why be married? That's kind of what I felt like. It felt like too much of a sacrifice for me to remain married. And it was kind of like the straw that broke the camel's back. Like, yeah, I don't want to do this anymore. And so it was during this trial that I finally filed and proceeded with the divorce.